So today I want to talk to you about how I set up the strings and the bridge for these cigar box ukuleles or guitars that have floating bridges. This particular build is a cigar box ukulele and it has a floating bridge. The bridge is one that was made for a banjo ukulele, but I'm using it here with this cigar box. When I built this on a 17-inch scale or a tenor scale. What that means is it's supposed to be 17 inches from the 0 fret to the bridge and saddle, or I should say to the saddle. So that means halfway between this 0 fret and the saddle would be 8.5 inches, and that's where the 12th fret is. So if I were to measure that, get my tape measure out, because if you're going to set this up, it has to be in the right spot. So I measure here from the 0 fret to the 12th fret. You can see here that's 8.5 inches. Let me turn that around so you can see it. Okay. So again, 17 inches, right? So to the 12th fret, which is right here, right, is where are we here? Is 8.5 inches, and then 0 inches here, or goes from 0 to 17. So basically this thing is set up in the right position right now. So what that means is if I were to play any string, for example, there's an E string. If I were then to fret it at the 12th fret and play the note again, it should be the same note, just one octave higher. So if the note is too sharp, that means I need to send the saddle toward the heel. That is to say, I need to make the string longer, because the longer the string is the same tension, the lower the note. So that means if I were to tune it and then it's too sharp, I move it back. If it's too flat, I move it closer to the headstock. So that is how you set up a floating bridge on a ukulele or on a banjo. Again, you measure the distance from the 0 fret to the 12th fret, and the bridge or the saddle should be at the same distance. So in this case, 8.5 inches from 0 fret to the 12th fret. So it should be 8.5 inches from the 12th fret to the saddle. That's how you measure the floating bridge if you're going to be setting up a floating bridge after a string change or upon initial setup. And for folks who are getting banjo ukuleles ordered, some of them don't come with a guide or a gauge to help you set those up, and that's how you measure it.